Hi everyone, happy Monday. This is T with Sebeto and Patra. Hello to you. So, mm, yes, Patra is back, and we also have another guest. You'd have to stay tuned to see who the guest is. Patra, do you have anything to say to our subscribers?
Just wanted to say hello. God bless you.
Okay, so please tune in. We're talking about traditional ceremonies, food, and who knows what we're going to talk about. So see you. Yeah, see you in a bit. Bye. Hi, Mr. Lemo. Thank you so much for joining us again. For our viewers, I know there's always been a demand for Lozi and Sotho Part 2. This is when we're actually recording it in 2022. But well, uh, we finally got to make a combination, like a coordination. It was, as I mentioned earlier on in my episodes, having a new baby and da 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 da. The history, but we thank God we found a time that works for us and Mr. Lemo. So welcome to the show. If you
Thank
could
you.
just if you could just tell the subscribers again, give them a quick overview of who you are, where you're based, that would be great.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be back in the show. If For our new subscribers, those who don't know me, my name is Lemo Tibedi. And to remind our previous those that might have watched the previous videos, my name is Lemo Tibedi. I'm from South Africa, in the province called Free State, and a small city within Free State called Welkom. If you can translate it in English, it just means welcome. It's called the City of Circles because we don't have traffic lights in that city. We only have traffic circles. So, yeah, that's where I'm from.
Thank you so much. I don't know if did you mention what tribe you're from? What tribe you speak?
Oh yes, I'm a Sotho. I'm a Mosotho. If I don't know if my surname is showing on the screen, and if
Yes.
it is showing, if you can see it, it ends with Li, but you pronounced it as D. That's another thing of the Basotos. We don't pronounce Li as an Li. We pronounce it as D. So I'm a
D.
Mosotho, but from Free State, not Lesotho. Though
No.
we have some roots here and there.
Okay. Thank you so much. And of course, for the subscribers, Patra, who is my mom. I don't know if you could give an overview for the new subscribers, who you are in the tribe that you speak. That would be great.
My name is Patra Imbwela. They call me Patra. I'm based in Lusaka, Zambia. Currently, I'm in Canada. I'm Lozi by tribe.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice to be back on the show.
Thank you so much. It's always good to actually, talk to one of my two favorite people, Mr. Lemo and Patra, getting to know each other's cultures. And, for example, as he said, his last name, D, for us, it would be Lee, right?
Yeah.
For example, Lee Seli. So it's interesting and getting to know the similarities. Today, we're actually talking about one of my favorite topics, food. So we talk about food, and then the traditional ceremonies, if there are any in Sotho and Lozi, trying to compare it, and whatever comes to the speaker's minds, that would be great. So let's start with, I don't know, maybe we'll start with the South Africa. Sotho. Traditional ceremonies. I know one thing we're proud of in Africa is having different traditional ceremonies. And if you could just talk on that, for example, with your tribe, the Sotho, what do you celebrate?
With the Basotos, one of the most important day that we celebrate, it has just passed not long ago, a week or two ago. We called Mushweshwe's Day. For those who don't know who's Mushweshwe, he's known as the founder of the Basotho nation. So that's one of the main Basotho Day that we celebrate. The other one is the Basotho Independence Day. Um,
Mm.
and many people ask, I mean, why do Basotho people celebrate independence? I mean, you were not colonized, you were never colonized. Yes, that's true. Basotho people were never colonized, but they were under protectorate of the British, and that somehow, indirectly or so, still serves some, as some form of colonialism, of one way or the other. And we celebrate that independence from that, and yeah, standing as an independent nation today.
Yeah,
And
that's interesting. I actually thought I thought you were colonized because with the Lozis, I think we were colonized by the British, like the whole of Zambia. But that's good
yeah,
to know.
Very interesting.
Ah, okay.
yes,
So, mhm,
Basotho people were not colonized. When the Boers fought the Basotho, actually the British came first. When they fought, uh, it was after the Fatani things, and when the British came, Mosheshe was now in what you call Tababusiu, Mountain by Night. Um, he managed to win the British first. Then when they came again now with more army, he was able to negotiate with them and said, "Well, show me how to use your things so that we can fight fairly. Because it's not fair that you are coming with these things and I don't have them. Let's share them. Show me how to use them so we can fight fairly." And it didn't sit well with them. So as a result, then they end up negotiating even more. And it's like, okay. But he had already heard that the Boers were coming, and because he had just ran away from them and they were terrorizing him. So then he seeked the protectorate from the British, and the British did protect the Basotho people.
oh
From
wow. Oh,
yes,
okay. No, that's
That's
interesting.
very interesting.
So, so with the Lozis, do you have any pictures? If you do, please feel free to send them to me and I'll add them. If not, that's okay.
okay, I will send them to you.
And at the traditional ceremonies, for example, is there an attire? Are you supposed to dress a certain way?
Yes, and I will send you photos for every art. It's a pity that I didn't prepare them so that we can, showcase them here. However, we have attire for girls, young girls. You can put it that way. It's called tetana. They'll be having that, just to cover the essential parts, if I have to put them in that way. But to, showcase your youthness out there. And also for women you have that those the specific kind of clothes. Even when
Okay.
now you get married as a woman, there's a specific kind of clothes that you wear. You don't wear any other, normal clothes and all those. And we have a special blankets. If you have seen Basotho people, they normally have blankets. So I have my own blanket also. But I will show you. I will send you the photos so when you upload them with the video, then you will show them there. We have a blanket. We call it Siana Marena.
Ah,
I don't know how to translate it in English, but yeah, it's more like to 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 honor the kings, if I have to put it in that way. I don't have the best way to translate it in English. And it shapes it comes in different thingy patterns on it. The one that I have, it's a corn. You have a corn. You have something like a spade, and different colors, showing different kind of people within the Basotho people, different types of groups. Not that Basotho people are divided into groups, but
okay.
at the moment, some functions require a certain type of a blanket, red one, maybe a blue one. Normally, for a wedding, when you come as a bride, they will give you a blue one and a brown one, or
Ah,
maybe a little bit yellowish. But then those are the one and corn ones. Those are the ones that they will give you, and you have to wear them, both of them. So yeah, and men wear the blanket. Men wear
oh,
the blanket. Yes.
Oh
And
no, that's interesting. And Mom is saying Shaka. Exactly. So the Lozis, what if you could just tell us about the traditional ceremonies, the dress code, that would be great.
Oh, so let's talk about the Lozi culture. You know, in Zambia, you remember last time when we had that last Zoom meeting, we talked
yes,
about 73 tribes in Zambia.
yes.
Among the 73 tribes, you know, the 72 tribes, they call their leaders their chiefs. They address their leaders as chiefs. But Lozis, we call our leader as king, King
Okay.
Letunga. So we have a rich culture, very rich. If not, that's the biggest ceremony which for Lozis in Zambia. So what happens is we always have Kuomboka ceremony every year
Oh,
between February to May, when the rains have stopped and in the plains is flooded. So we call it Kuomboka. What's Kuomboka? Kuomboka means coming out from the water. You know, the Ritunga has to come out from the water and go to a higher land, you know. So you find the Lozis, normally, not only Lozis, but a lot of people who go there, they wear misisi. Misisi, you know, it's like a dress. I think when we go back to our videos, or we are going to put a picture of misisi. The
yeah.
ladies wear misisi, and the men wear siziva. Siziva is it's like a dress, a skate for men. You know, that's what they wear.
Like the Scottish people.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Normally, Komboka attracts a lot of tourists, so putting Zambia on the map, you know, it's very interesting. And one day you should come, you know. We did have Komboka, I think, for the past 3 years, because last 2 years because of COVID, and the other year that was 2019. We had to postpone it because the waters were not enough in the plain.
Hmm. Yeah, so
So
no, that's and in fact, for our subscribers, if you want, you can, there are short videos on that on Komboka that even show, you know, the king's what is it? Is it called a boat?
yes, I bought.
And it
It's a
has
big
this
boat.
elephant on top, and they actually walk you through why it has the elephant on top, and you'd see all this, a lot of men actually, you know, like a canoe.
Yes,
Yes,
because normally there are two canoes, one where there is a king and the other one where there is a wife. So you find in one canoe, maybe there are more than 50 paddlers. And
wow.
then it's very, very interesting. And then there is that meaning which they joke about wearing musisi. You know, when a lady is wearing musisi, you know, they walk like, you know, going like sideways, this side, the other side. So like they will say, yeah, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? You know, pushing it the other side goes to the other side. But men, when they walk, you know, it goes, they push it front and back, meaning like we are coming from this side, we are going forward. We are coming from this side, going forward. It's very interesting. You know, when when somebody is wearing sisi, a lady, and a man is wearing siziva, you know. So
Okay. So for our subscribers, so what you're saying is for the women, so it's almost like you're swinging your CC right,
oh yeah,
left, slowly,
yes,
right, left. And then for the men, it's like front, back, front,
front
back.
back, you know.
But
Yes,
Okay.
before we talk about food, I know there's a part of history, my history, that you always talk about that's interesting. You always say granddad was one of the paddlers.
oh yes, my late dad used to like paddling all the time. You know, he never missed because he was an Induna. And all the time we used to hear about Komboka, Komboka, you know, even little ones, you know, they know about Komboka, and it's very interesting. Last time when we went there, me, your dad, you and your brothers went there, you know, how did you find it? Because it was very interesting. but you find where there is VIP, people I enjoy more than those who are seated at this.
Because you have to wait almost the whole day?
Oh yeah, the whole day
waiting for the king. Yes. And the atmosphere is grand. Everyone is dancing. There's the music. There's the food. But it's a.
I don't know whether you remember what you said the last time when you were still young.
Yes,
when,
I was still young.
Oh, because like you were busy having those who were seated at VIP, because there was a lot of space where by standard, they are pushing you here and there. So you said, no, next time when I come to Mboka, I have to make sure that I'll come as a tourist.
So look, so maybe in the next coming years, I need to go back and take the little ones there as well.
Oh yes, it's very nice, very interesting.
I should go to Zambia during that time also.
Yes, that would be yes. For our subscribers, we have to take that picture and say, yes, we made it, we're here. And you were in the Siziba.
Because this year we are having it on 9th April, so it's never too late, Mr. Lemo. And you can start making arrangements.
Oh, yes.
Let's plan for next year. Let's plan for next year so that you're going to host you.
And it's very interesting what you've just said about this movement, this Kumbuka movement, or ceremony rather, because as much as the Lozis and the Sothos share a lot in common, we don't have that.
Oh, really?
No, we don't have at all.
Maybe we'll find something similar. Let's talk about food. I love food. What's your staple food?
That's my favorite. Food. That's my favorite. Now, we are in South Africa, but the Sotho people are always mocked for eating horse. But we always say we don't eat horse. We eat biltong from the horse. Not the horse, but the biltong from the horse.
The biltong, nice. What of like, is biltong a snack or that's the main meal?
No, just a snack. It's just a snack. I was just
saying, what of the main meal?
Yes, I'm coming to the main. I was saying that because those are the first thing that people, when they talk about it, was Sotho, like, oh, you people that eat horse. Like, no, we don't eat horse. We eat biltong, not the horse. Now,
sorry, because cut you short. For us, it's called an opani. Opani. It's almost like an alligator. Water monitor.
A water monitor? That lizard?
Yes.
Normally it's for men.
Yeah.
It's men who likes eating it.
Oh.
Yes.
I've never tried it, so don't ask how it. I don't know, but I'm sure.
Okay. Now, when coming to our main food, we eat what we call pap. Now, pap it's made out of maize meal. So I love pap myself. And ours is stiff. And I normally stay with a lot of guys from Zambia here, and they don't understand how we cook our pap because ours is not supposed to be very soft. No. It's supposed to be very stiff. And we put salt. So they normally mock us also, like, why do you put salt? Like, if it doesn't have salt, doesn't have a taste. And we want salt inside to taste it. So I've seen that you eat pap also from maize. But I don't know if it's for the whole of people in Zambia, but those that I stay with here from Copperbelt, the Bembas and them, it's a little bit very soft, like very, 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 very soft. And
yes, it's amazing. We would actually ask some of our subscribers to make a comment what they eat. So for us, yes, we also eat it's not pap, it's called danshima, but it is a maize corn flour. And in fact, for Nigeria, I also didn't know they had corn flour. It's almost similar. So like when we're here, actually, we take a lot of that, but it's similar to nshima. So it was
Okay, yeah.
amazing to say, hey, even the West have something close. So I would like to hear from other countries if they do it something similar to pap.
Yeah. And again, within our staple food, pumpkin is one of them. Pumpkin together with these pumpkin leaves. When I say together, like the pumpkin leaves will be used as more like greens, vegetables. So they are very nice vegetable. They make very nice vegetable, excluding pumpkin itself. And we eat a lot of maize itself. We eat a lot of maize, and we love meat. I won't lie. I've never seen a vegan who is a Mosotho, or rather, a Mosotho is a vegan. But Sothos, we love meat.
Me.
However, we don't eat, or rather, some do, but in a general way, we don't eat goat. We eat sheep and beef. We eat mutton and beef, but goat no. Even for ceremonies, traditional ceremonies, we never use a goat. It's not a good sign for us when you use a goat.
So what's so the pap and then beef and the
Yes,
pumpkin leaves.
yes, and spinach, as you know it, we have different types of spinaches. We love them. I don't know if it's called spinaches, but spinach. Uh, so we eat them, a lot of them, eat greens, but whenever there is food for us, they have to be meat. And we eat a lot of kind of what's the other name for them? But we call them intestines.
Mm. It,
I don't know if you eat them in Zambia. Intestines for both sheep and cow.
ah.
Yes, and now, which brings me to another very stable meal, which is a home cooked steamed bread. We normally eat it also with that intestines, especially now since we're approaching winter. That is now the food for winter. Because now those intestines they normally get, because of the oil, the kind of oil normally, gets hard. So we have to
Mm-hmm.
eat it quick when it's still hot, all those. So it's a winter food. And also because they don't rot easily in winter. In summer, they cause a lot of flies and all those. So home cooked steamed bread, pap, meat.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yes.
before we go to the Lozis, what's beef called in Sotho?
Beef.
Is there yes.
Um, you know, I mean, in our own African cultures, most of these things they don't have a specific name. We call them by the where they are coming from. It's homu, which is a cow.
That's what you said, Komu?
Homu, kg, kh.
No, as it's Komu.
Yes. For us, it's kg or kh. We know when you're from Lesotho, you will use kh. When you're from South Africa, you use kg. But it's the same thing.
Ah, okay. No, that's
good.
interesting. So let's
Yeah.
go to the Lozis.
Lozis. You never go wrong with this. That's a pap, what we call buhove. Though our pap, we mix corn milk plus cassava. We like that mixture, and then you make it hard.
Okay.
Then with the fish, whether dry fish or fresh fish, that's the best for roses. And then
What's fish?
oh, litapi.
Litapi. Muhobe ni litapi.
Muhobe ni litapi.
Wait, as fish is also we say kapi, and then for us, remember I was telling you about home cooked steamed bread. For us, that is bohobe, and it's made of flour.
Ah.
Bohobe
Muhobe
also.
wa litapi. No, that's good. And then vegetables, we like pumpkin leaves, just like you. and cassava leaves. Those are best vegetables for lozis.
Yeah.
And then our sweet course, normally, it's the same shima, the pap with sour milk.
Yes. Even as there are a lot of
Even you like it with the sour milk? Very nice.
I don't eat sour milk. I eat fresh one, but there are a lot of those who eat fresh milk and sour milk.
Oh, as we use sour milk. And normally some they don't even put sugar. It's nice with that, that tastes like a bit bitter, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we have snacks like dried potatoes. Those sweet potatoes, you dry them, and then after that you cook them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, cassava, fresh cassava also. And our main drink, traditional drink, maheu.
Maheu.
Yes, it's, you can just make, even porridge, you put some sugar or flour or millet.
Like fermented.
Just a bit, maybe for 2 days or so. It's very nice.
Because we do make some food out of millet also and melons. And we do have traditional thingy, but we call it mqombothi, or rather, known word here in South Africa. Even the Zulu say the word mqombothi, but we call it the traditional beer for us. It's a tradition. It's a ginger beer. It's made out of what you call this sorghum.
Oh, wow!
And
because from millet,
let it ferment also.
Oh, sorry. From millet also you can make mangende. Mangende. Do you know mangende?
No.
That's like cake made from millet.
Okay.
Yes, you can have it as a snack.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, it's very nice. It's very nice.
No, I know for the speakers, you want to keep going on and on. I think we need a part 3 because I know with the Lemo, it's late where you're calling us from, and for us, it's just in the afternoon. So we need a part 3. Don't worry, subscribers. Part 3 will not be in 2023. It's definitely going to be in 2022. We're going to coordinate our times, our schedule, and see what the best time for Patra and Mr. Lemo. I don't know if you have any last words for our subscribers.
Yes, before. There is this one special food that I forgot to mention about Basotho. It's called dikgobe.
Oh, and what is that?
Yes, it's made out of stew, beans, berries, and sorghum. Then you'll have to mix meat here and then some other vegetables. But then we call it dikgobe. It's a very one of our traditional food. Also, I forgot to mention it.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice.
It is more like, as like, you can dry meat, you cook it, then you put pumpkin leaves.
Okay.
And then like ground nuts also, you mix it. It's very nice as well.
Yeah.
Traditional food.
So any last words from you, or those were the last words?
The last words is subscribe to our channel. We love you very much. And don't forget your culture. Promote your culture wherever you go.
Yes, and thank you so much for those that have subscribed and those that continue to like, follow, share, and comment on the videos as they are being uploaded. Please continue spreading the love, continue spreading the channel. The more we get the likes and comments and subscribers, the more we are motivated to share more and maybe bring other aspects in their culture, also other voices to also bring some other things that we may have missed out. As the Basotho people say, that "Kgomo ha e nye boloke kaofela," which means that a cow doesn't, take out everything at once. It takes out piece by piece. So we'll also live piece by piece up until we meet again next time.
That's very nice. Thank you so much. And I am signing out. Thank you, subscribers. Please, yes, as both speakers have mentioned, subscribe, like, continue sharing. And I would like to hear from you. If you could just comment to say what our part 3 should be about. Should we talk about more food, traditional ceremonies? What would you like Mr. Lemo and Patra to talk about? And if you'd like to be part of the panel, please, you can email me. I will also put my email address so that the more, as Mr. Lemo said, the more we are, the better. And let's promote our cultures. Have a good, sorry?
Maybe before you go away, because last time I saw some comments from, there were 2 people from Namibia and Botswana who wanted to be part of the panel.
Okay.
Yes, so if you could just email me, that would be great. My email address is there. Thank you so much. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good night from wherever you're calling us from. Oh, Mr. Lemo, did you want to say something?
Yes, I wanted to respond. I thought that you asked me how would we like the part 3 to be like. I think what I can say is I want to keep our subscribers in suspense. I have something cooking behind. So maybe next time we might be joined with someone, maybe not, but then there's something cooking and they should really stay tuned for the part 3.
I like the sound of that. So subscribers, you have to always make sure you check, you subscribe so you do get the notifications. And let's see what Mr. Lemo has in store for us. Have a good night, Mr. Lemo, and good afternoon from our end. If you're watching us from somewhere else, good morning to you. Have a blessed week. Bye.
God bless you.
Peace.